What's up, guys? This is Sammy Geek back here with another video, and I've got a really cool one for you guys today. Today I'm doing a review of the brand new Aiwa X100 desktop speaker. I'm going to do a face-off comparing that to the Bose SoundLink Mini II. This is going to be a really great review, guys. I hope you enjoy. And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to jump right into an unboxing right now, show you guys what the box looks like and unpack this Aiwa speaker. And then we're going to do a face-off of sound. We're going to do a sound comparison of the Aiwa versus the Bose. And I will finalize this with some conclusions and discussions about the sound and from what I hear. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and thanks for watching. Let's get right to the unboxing. All right, guys, let's check out an unboxing of the brand new Aiwa X100 speaker. This is the desktop speaker. Pretty cool, and I've already taken the lid off of this. This lid slides off, and underneath the lid you will find a little piece of foam protection. And I'll go ahead and set this aside for now. And we'll dig right in. So first things first, there are some directions here. This is, you can see actually, user manual draft. So this is a very early version of the box. Hopefully this will be the production box, but put away the directions as it is right now. And we'll get into the good stuff. Let's check out the packaging here. Pretty cool. I like that little chrome logo. And we'll open this. Actually, I have not looked in this package yet here at all. So let's open this guy up, and basically what we're getting here is looks like a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is cool, and of course a charger. With this particular speaker, unfortunately we do not see the USB-C. We're gonna have to deal with the micro USB, but again, I mean, I'm a big fan of the USB-C, but it's not a deal breaker for me, especially if it holds charge for quite some time. So nice cables, actually the gold plated, which is good to see. You can tell that Aiwa pays attention to the little details. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up and move this out, and we'll get to the good stuff. All right. So here we have the Aiwa X100. Kind of show this off a little bit here. You can see the ports and the speakers kind of in here. Really nice and classy, and it really has some good weight to it. I'm going to actually set this closer to the table. Some really good weight to this guy. And in just a second, I'm going to pull out the Bose, and we will do a little side-by-side close-up comparison of the two. The buttons feel really nice. I like the very good rubberized feel here. The screen does have an LED, and I'm already putting fingerprints all over it. Let's get that clean. So it does have a little LCD LED screen, which is cool. To kind of get a side view here. Here's your charging, your aux port, back of the speaker. And let's kind of get the bottom a little bit. Let me flip this guy around. Initial impressions of the speaker, it definitely has some weight to it, which is really nice. And let me move this box out of the way so we can do a quick comparison with the Bose speaker. Now here is going to be the fun part. Let me set this, you know what, I'll set this here. And then I'm going to pull the Bose down, and we'll take a look. So just kind of comparing the two, one of my first impressions is, I don't know, to me anyway, it looks like the Aiwa has a little bit more modern cut to it, if you want to call it that, or shape. That sort of oval shape to me gives it a little bit more modern appearance. This feels like, the Bose feels maybe more like an alarm clock type of feel. Just kind of a quick comparison between the two. But looking at them, generally speaking, I would say they're pretty close, pretty similar in weight. Build quality seems to be, at least just picking it up and feeling it, feels to be about the same. So there you go, guys, a quick unboxing. Let's get to the good stuff. We're gonna play some music and do a face-off between these. I'll probably play 2 or 3 different songs, and we'll see how these sound.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the sound test face-off, and you'll have to let me know in the links below what you think sounds best, but I'm gonna fill you in on kind of my thoughts. So as you know from my previous videos, and I mentioned this before, I'm completely honest with you guys, and I'm just trying to get you the facts here. I'm trying to get you the information in case you are shopping for a speaker that is a desktop speaker. And I'm gonna be as honest and truthful about this as possible. So actually what I did is I did practically hours worth of testing, and I listened to a lot of different music to come up with my conclusion. In fact, to confirm my conclusion, I actually I did a blind test with another person and was able to get them to actually, they sat backwards, maybe 10, 12 feet from the speakers. And I called 1A and 1B, and I went back and forth and I played several different songs. I did several different volumes, And then each time I had them make a note as to what they thought of each speaker, what they were hearing, not just, hey, the speaker sounds great. I wanted to know details. What are they hearing in the highs? Spatially, what are they hearing? I wanted to know a lot of details. So in the end, it was very interesting because my conclusion actually matched their conclusion. So I was able to significantly say without a doubt that Aiwa ended up being the winner in this challenge. So starting with fit and finish, I kind of touched base on this already. Both these speakers are super high quality, really great built speakers. They both have kind of the rubberized finish on the buttons, and they both essentially do the same thing. So what I don't do in my reviews is I kind of get right into the meat and potatoes. I don't talk about a lot of the specs and frequencies and details because you know what, if you're shopping for these speakers, chances are you've probably already done that research. And so I'm not gonna waste your time with that. So I wanna get right into how do these things sound. I'm gonna tell you guys about the pricing here in a second. Hopefully I'm not gonna bore you with too many details behind this, but what I heard between the two is I heard sort of I'm gonna start with the Bose. I heard sort of a constriction on the sound. So Bose really, if you were to listen to the Bose separately without listening to the Aiwa, you may think, hey, this thing sounds great. And I'm not saying it sounds bad, because it does, it sounds good. But what Bose does is they have their own sound signature, which I've heard this before, and it actually seems to boost up the mids. So throughout the variety, or throughout the volume band, you're hearing a lot of mids, which can translate, I think, to my ears anyway, as getting a lot of extra bass at lower volumes. But it's actually mids, and so what it's doing, it's actually constricting out the highs to what I'm hearing anyway. It sounds like the speaker can't breathe, for lack of a better term. Now, as compared to the Aiwa, it's very interesting because you hear this speaker breathe, and this thing, the instrument separation really comes through. If you were to compare these two, you pick up a lot more of that in the Aiwa. The reason I wanted to confirm with a second person is because what I was hearing, it was such an open sound stage. Yes, there's instrument separation, which is awesome. You can hear the different instruments, but it's the sound stage what was getting me. If you are simply a person that doesn't, let's just say you don't care about the sound quality, but you just like mids and bass at lower types of volumes, you might like the Bose. But if you were to listen to Aiwa throughout all different volume range and a lot of different types of music, you will quickly put the Bose aside. The reason I say that is because the sound stage is incredible on the speaker. The person that I had listen to this, they actually thought, and they said that it sounds like there could be multiple speakers in the room. And I'm not saying this thing sounds like surround sound necessarily, but that's what they were saying, just because it's so spatially open and you get crisp highs in that instrument separation out of a little speaker like this is pretty awesome. So kudos to Aiwa for that. I really have a new appreciation for Aiwa after doing this sound comparison test, because again, I'm not knocking Bose. Bose makes a great speaker and it sounds good. But if soundstage is your thing and instrument separation is your thing, and you really want to, I guess, emotionally listen to your music or capture the emotions of what they're trying to do, you're going to get it on this. As I mentioned, this is regarding pricing now. As I mentioned in the beginning, or somewhere along this video anyway, I am not compensated in any way, shape, or form for this. And if you go out and pick this speaker up, I promise you I am not being compensated at all in any way, shape, or form. So right now, so this speaker is gonna MSRP for $179.99. I believe that's the same price as the Bose SoundLink 2. And so during basically there's the labs right now, because the speaker hasn't even launched yet. So it's gonna be $119 during the labs session. And you can use a credit if you already have a labs credit, which is pretty cool. But new members, so if you're not a labs member right now, an Aiwa Labs member, new members will get a $20 credit, which is cool, because it's gonna bring down the speaker to 99 bucks. So then what happens is, if you make a review on this, you will get a $30 credit for another labs purchased down the road, which is awesome. But what they did to help me out for this video review and to help you guys out to make everything a little bit simpler, there's actually going to be a code, and I'm going to link it down below so you guys can check that out. But there's a code, it's SAMMY0920. So it's capital S AMMY 0920, SAMMY0920. Use that, and basically what they've done is they've set up this program where it's going to automatically take off 80 bucks and basically put the lab stuff in. It's going to be done in the background. So the speaker is going to be brought down to 99 bucks. So if, with that said, again, I think this thing is worth a shot. I know you guys will be pleasantly surprised with this speaker. So really there's really nothing I can nitpick about this thing. I believe the sound is good across the range. It definitely, the sound stage is there, and it beats up Bose every day listening. It's just incredible to listen to, you guys. So I hope that you are able to pick up this speaker, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. If you guys have any questions, please do drop a comment below. As you guys know, I try to respond to every single comment and question, and now look at auto powered off for us. I forgot I had it on. So anyway, leave me a comment below. That would be fantastic. And if you guys like this, please thumbs up. It means the world to me if you guys thumbs up. And if you really like this, please subscribe for my future videos. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.